professor. Is he here?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go. Hey, Professor. How are you?
I'm good, Sophia. How you doing?
Good. We're here to ask you 73 questions. Are you
I
good?
love. I'm always ready. What's up?
Let's go. How are you liking Puerto Rico so far?
I love Puerto Rico. I wish I just had my freaking motorcycle so I can freaking ride my motorcycle. It's phenomenal weather.
Amazing. What's going on in the house right now?
We're trading. We got influential person Simon Lerner over here.
Good morning.
And the traders are here. We were trading in the morning. We had the charts on the screen and we were just live trading.
So what are the traders looking at right now?
Traders, well, we finished trading. That's it for the day. It is, what time is it, guys?
12:20 p.m.
12:20. We're done. We've stopped filming at start. We stopped finishing. See, I'm fasting. I'm fasting right now, so mentally, and I was live for a while, so we stopped trading at 11:30, 11:45.
All right. What are your plans for the day then?
We're gonna go grocery shopping. I'm cooking breakfast for the traders tomorrow. I love cooking, so that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Nice, amazing.
I mean, that's what I'm getting ready for tomorrow. Then afterward, Tracy, what are we doing afterwards? She's running point on events.
Waterfall.
We're doing what today? Yes, we're gonna dive from waterfalls. I love doing that.
That sounds amazing. And actually, what's your real name, Professor?
Malik,
Nice, thank you.
Malik, Malik, whatever you want to call it.
And where are you originally from?
Pakistan.
What do you
My family's from Pakistan.
What do you do for a living?
I teach economics. This is my 9th year. What are we in the year 2022? It's been 9 years now.
And how old are you?
34.
What are some of your hobbies?
I love painting. I love motorcycle riding. And I know people say this is not a hobby, but I honestly think my teaching is what I do for fun. So what's a hobby, right? But hobby is something you enjoy doing and you like doing. For me, that's what I'm doing right now.
That's amazing. And what's your dream motorcycle?
Electric. I love the tar form. I know the CEO of the company, the designer. His name is Taurus. But I told him I want to wait year 2. He just released year 1. I never buy something year 1 because it doesn't have something called ABS. ABS prevents the motorcycle from slipping, and I don't want to die. So he said, Professor, I got you with year 2. So year 2, I'm going to buy his version, and he's giving me I'm going to be an angel investor with that company. So boom, because I want to, it's not just Ethereum, it's not just trading stocks. I also want to be an angel investor, and I spoke to him because I believe in electric motorcycles as the future.
What's your favorite type of music?
I like chill music. I like chill music. I like EDM. I like electric music. That's like my favorite.
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite what?
Color.
Color. So I say my favorite color is black, but people say that's not a color. Every time I say black, they're like, that's not a color. That's a shade. And I'm like, but it's a color to me. So then when they say that to me, I say green. But if you ask me my top 3, black, green, and gold.
What inspired you to teach?
When I was 16, I had a teacher. He was amazing, and I saw how much he got love, how much he changed people's lives.
And while we're here, what's your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food to eat is well, I'm fasting, so I can't answer that question. So for me, I'm not a fan. Again, there's not Puerto Rican food. I'm sure is great, but I'm not a fan of like the fried food type of thing. I'm very into the baking, all natural type of stuff, and a lot of the Puerto Rican food. Carlos, you Puerto Rican?
My family, I have family.
Your family from there. A lot of fried foods, right?
No.
No, but every time I hear it's like fried food stuff. Oh, okay.
It's food from New York. It's how it is.
Gotcha.
We're used
So for me, I'm all natural, non-GMO, organic. I have my steak and my ribs flown in from New Zealand. They have really good meats over there.
And what's your favorite spot to visit in New York City?
Oh, so there's a lot of favorite spots, but when the weather is fire, I love riding my motorcycle through 53rd and 6th. The halal guys, they have like the best food, hands down. Hands down. Hands down. If you're ever in New York City, so you gotta try the halal guys. 53rd. You've never been to New York, right?
I have been, but it was very young.
Oh, so you don't remember it. Got you.
I'll try it out. Thank you for the suggestion.
You're welcome.
What book are you currently reading now?
I'll show you the book. The book is upstairs. It's The Spirituality of Medicine. Basically talking about medicine and how it's not just what you eat, it's also spirituality. I have it upstairs. I'll show you one of the chapters. Because I'm big into spirituality.
And what's the favorite book you've ever read?
What's my favorite book that I ever read? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite book.
Okay, but so then what's your favorite quote from a book that applies else you ever
Favorite
like?
quote? I like this one. So my favorite book actually would be the Quran. The Quran would be my favorite book. And one of the quotes I like, there's so many quotes, but how about this? I'll sum up the quotes. You know God loves you when humanity loves you. When humans on earth love you, you know God loves you. And I love the love I get from my audience. Matthew, what the hell are you doing right now? The towels are still not done. I put it 8 a.m. Alright, it's okay. You're the man. You're the man. We're washing the beach towels from yesterday.
And hey, Professor, I heard you use oils and vitamins. Which one do you take to take care of your health?
So the top 3 things I use: vitamin D oil drops, like a must. Majority of human beings on the northern hemisphere, they're deficient in vitamin D. So that's a must. I'll show you that too. I have it upstairs. And then I take turmeric. Then I take black seed oil drops. And then the 4th one is vitamins, like all of them. Vitamin C, vitamin K, all the vitamins there are. I take them. It's like a powder. I have it upstairs. I'll show it to you.
And if you could be a professional at any sport, which sport would you choose and why?
I'm not a sports guy. I don't watch sports. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like sports. I like to play sports. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Never close this. Always leave it open so it airs out. Then the washing machine gets smelled. Matthew's 19, so I gotta teach him the ways. Like this, watch, big boy.
He's young.
Like that. Or it's gonna smell really bad. Put this on high. So for me, I don't watch sports, but I'll play all the sports, but sports are not my thing, period. I don't care about sports.
Did you ever play sports?
Yeah, of course, baseball. I met Darryl Strawberry. He is a major league player. He was a big guy. My father knew him, so I met Darryl Strawberry. He taught me how to throw. Yeah.
Sounds beautiful. What does true happiness mean to you?
True happiness to me is teaching. Going live. Going live is true happiness for me. Going live.
And would you rather invest in stocks, real estate, or crypto? And why?
Cryptocurrency.
Why?
Because with me, here's the thing with me. Cryptocurrency is open 24/7. The market never closes. If anything bad happens, a big time war, the next version of COVID, the market will tumble when it opens. The market will tumble when it opens, and basically, I won't be able to get out of my positions. If I can't get out of my positions, I'm screwed. So I want to be able to get out if something goes wrong. And number 2, the movement on this is unparalleled. There's nothing on the stock market that moves hundreds of dollars within days or weeks. If the stock market did that, people will be able to be rich, print infinitely. That's why. But real estate is good too. Real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency, they're all good. By the way, this is the book. It's one I was telling you. A Handbook of Spiritual Medicine. It's my favorite book right here. Right now, this is what I'm reading right now. And this is the vitamins you asked me. So you were asking, because I'm big into this. I got my turmeric. Take this every morning. Vitamin D, black seed oil, and I didn't say this, but Manuka Honey from New Zealand. Good stuff right here. And the other vitamins I don't have, I put them in the Ziploc bag. I keep forgetting to take these. But yeah, that's what it is.
And about investing, how do you deal with the big loss in the stock market?
So when it comes to investing, so I'm only invested in Ethereum. That's my biggest investment. It's down, but I bought it at such cheap levels where it's not even bothering me, because remember, it's an investment for my school. It's not like I'm investing to buy anything particular. It's for me investing in a school, which I'm cool. I'm 34 years old. I am not in a bum rush to get there. I know that things that mean a lot take time. Nothing happens that fast will last. So yeah.
What's one thing you know that's definitely true?
I like that question. One thing that I know is definitely true: the world is round. It ain't flat. I'm sorry.
And what's the scariest thing about the future?
We don't know how long we have left. It's not really scary, but that's just the natural progression. We could be gone tomorrow. So that's the scariest part, but then actuality, it grounds you to know that, damn, I might not wake up tomorrow. And again, I ride a motorcycle. So when I bought that, I became even more cognizant of people because I know for a fact that every day I ride, at minimum 3 encounters where I'm almost dead. Minimum 3 encounters because you have to watch everything. So for me, even I have to give back even more because I'm on a very short time because I ride and I understand how dangerous it is.
And to you, what does it mean when two people have chemistry?
They get along, they understand the bads more so than the goods. Meaning they know that this person is gonna do this and that's who they are instead of trying to change them. Don't try to change someone if they're set in their ways. Depending on how bad, again, if they're doing drugs, that's a different story. But if it's like minor stuff, oh my God, he works so much. That's what he likes to do. Leave him alone. If it's not harming you or anyone else, let it be. We can't nitpick on every single thing, except the wrong things that are wrong with us. And a lot of people don't do that. They just want a perfection when there's no such thing. Same thing with the market. There's no such thing as perfection.
And what are some things that make your heart truly happy?
Teaching. That's really what it is. As long as I'm teaching, I'm on the moon. As long as I get to go live. As long as I'm live 8 p.m., 9 p.m., Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm happy. That's what it is. And if that gets taken away, when my IG was down, I was sad and depressed. So that is a must. And motorcycle riding. That's really what it is.
And we want the spoilers. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
To somebody else, it would be when they ask me about options, and I admit I don't understand options. But to me, the most embarrassing thing, see, that's the thing. I don't really feel that. I just do what I want. And I don't know when. I guess when I was younger, bad haircuts. When you get a bad haircut, you're embarrassed. When I was a kid, but other than that, at this point, I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
You grow out of it.
Yeah.
What's one thing about yourself that you hope never changes?
My love for my students. How I would move heaven and hell for them. Go above and beyond for them. I don't want that to ever stop. I want to continue. And I know it won't because it's ingrained in who I am. It's like in my DNA.
What's your biggest pet peeve and why?
When someone knows exactly what upsets you, they do it anyway. They know exactly what you like, what you don't like, the whole 9 yards. And know that. And they still end up doing the thing that you know that you don't like. Nothing upsets me more than that. Nothing. Because that means you have no respect for that person, period. That's what that means.
And right now, if you walked into a room with everyone you've ever met, who would you look for first?
Anyone I ever met. Oh. Anyone I ever met. That's a good question. So, in the place I am right now in life, I would say it would be like the OGs that know me before I was even a trader. Like for example, Danny P would be one, Ivan right there. Ivan's an OG. So Ivan has known me before I became the professor. When I was attacked aggressively, so like if I entered a room, my eyes would be on an OG. Ivan's an OG, Matthew's an OG too, but he didn't really was so active. So I would look for Danny P and Ivan and the major OGs because you know what it is? I got attacked so bad, they never turned on me. A lot of people turned on me, but they never. And that, when you're a nobody, when no one knows you, and you support them behind the scenes too, because I got screenshots how he would defend me behind the scenes. That means this man is good. Because there's one thing in front of my face, you're saying, oh my God, don't say nothing bad about this guy. But doing it behind the scenes, I will forever have respect for him.
The people that supported you.
100%. So that's the question, Ivan. Why'd you support me since the beginning? I really want to know that.
Even though we hadn't met, I got a very good vibe from you. I remember just all the positivity that you always spread, and well, I think this was a little bit later on, but it just even solidified even more. Actually, no, this was before he got attacked. Like I remember, somebody was telling you about shorting, and you said, I refuse to short. This is a short. You considered it a negative thing towards the company, and you didn't want to put negativity out into the universe. And just so many of the things that you said, I just respected immensely. You were always willing to help us all with any questions, and I just couldn't really see what people were like. Why? It didn't even make sense.
And that's how you know that he's a good man, because that's what it is. Because other OGs turned on me, Ivan, and you know this. They took the other side, and I'm going, that's cool. I cut the snakes early. Yeah. I cut the snakes out of the grass early.
And why do you think people respect the dead more than the living?
Why do they, say that again, sorry?
Why do you think people respect the dead more than the living?
Because once you're gone, you can't now say what you really wanted to say. Like, damn, now I can go and say, he was such a great person. She meant the world to me. People appreciate when you're gone. When's the only time a man ever gets flowers? When? Tell me.
Usually at their funeral.
When they're dead. A man never gets flowers. Women get them constantly, but a man doesn't, because that's how humanity is. We think we're here for a long time. Why do you think I am the way I am? Because I know I can't, there's no guarantee I'm gonna wake up. So I have to. Like I say this all the time. God forbid, you know, if I get in an accident, if I'm about to die, you know what my only concern is? I wish I ate more cookies. It's not, damn, I should have thanked these people more. I should have done more for them. I say that even right now, I wish I did more for them. So that's what that.
I think that should be part of your plan today. Get cookies.
No. I had chocolate yesterday, and I had ice cream cookies the day before, but probably.
Nice. If karma is real, what even happened to make you feel that way?
The laws of the universe. The laws of the universe. Every religion, every culture talks about karma one way or another. One way or another. For me, karma, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, it's that simple. Or you could just go into basic physics. You attract, opposites attract, or whatever the way goes. I don't even know if that's, I'm fasting, so however it plays out, what you put out comes back to you. I'm living proof of that. I'm literally living proof of that, because I've literally had everything I've ever wanted. For those, again, Ivan, Matthew, Eric, Antonio is not an OG. By the way, Antonio's gonna be the principal, Sophia, of my school. I already told him. He hasn't said yes yet, but that man right there, the Wu-Tang Clan. But these three know me. They know for a fact, have I not everything I said before I was the professor, social media, everything that came out of my mouth, do I not have a majority of it so far?
Yeah, yes you do.
I was talking to Eric 2 days ago, and he goes, Professor, you said since the beginning you wanted a school. Nothing's changed. The only thing that changed was I said I wanted it in North Africa. I changed it to Puerto Rico because of the tax benefits I noticed. So boom.
And do you think you can change your fate in life, or is it set to be destined?
So I think you can change it. It is set by God, I believe, but you can alter it by just being good, and good will come. Just do good with pure intentions, and you don't have to worry about anything happening.
What's one single thing in your life you want your future kids to know?
Be good to humanity. You're good to humanity, God will be good to you. Just be good to the humans on this earth. It'll come back 10x. Everything will 10x. There's a reason why Buddha, Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them, there's a reason why they all spoke about this, the laws of the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, even if you don't believe in it. Be good to humanity, the heavens will be good to you.
What's your motto in life, actually?
My motto in life? I don't think Antonio, you know me well. Do I have a motto in life? I don't know. Do I have one?
Invest in crypto, trade till 11:30.
No, that's not a motto. But
Ethereum.
I don't have a motto, so I just say, I just flow with life. Like I was talking to Simon Lerner last night, and Wolf, Stock Market Wolf, another influential person who hit me up. What's your business plan for 2022? And I told him honestly, I don't have one. I just do what I do. I don't have a plan. This is not a business. I want to build a school. I really don't have a plan. I just create things that I want created.
And hey, right now, are you trying to break any habits?
I'm not trying to break any habits, but I wish I could get more sleep. So I'm going to go live on a farm in a couple of months to get away from social media so I can get a break from it. I'll still go live, but my habit would be to just bring it down and stop planning a million things in the future right now. I won't stop. I already planned season 3 of my show that I'm working on in my mind already. I have to stop. So I wish I could stop doing that, but I can't because it doesn't stop.
Do you believe in soulmates, Professor?
So yeah, of course. I believe that God has created someone. Everyone has someone created for them. I haven't found one, but I'm sure someone's out there. She's out there somewhere.
I'm sure you'll find the right one.
God willing.
If you could have one more day from anyone in your past, alive or dead, who would it be?
My grandpa. He's the only one that I knew that passed away. My family, no one's really died yet. He passed away a few years ago. In the moment it happened, I didn't feel nothing. I'm like, what the freak is wrong with me? Everyone's crying. Why do I not feel anything? A few months later, hit me randomly. Randomly, I woke up and I was beyond emotional. What the hell just happened? I'm crying. I miss him. We were close, but we weren't close. We never got along because everyone said we had the same personalities. We were literally the same. He was a businessman. He was always striving to build things and do a lot. He never had time for nobody. My aunts, his daughters, would be like, you're like dad.
because he always said, no time for family parties, no time for birthdays. I got to do this. He was always business. I'm not business. I'm more teach. So I wish he was around a little bit longer. I wish I could have spent more time with him.
And before you die, what do you want to be known for?
I'm already is. I help people make cash flow that they can use to pay their bills. That's it. Here's the thing, Soph, on this generational wealth and the legacy. After a few generations, we all become humans DNA-wise. We're all humans. We're not relatives anymore. I'm great. Far enough down the line, it's mixed so much, it doesn't matter much anymore. My thing is, my legacy is on YouTube, the course, my book, the people that I teach, it's ingrained in them. That's it. As long as people are happy and doing well, that's all it is. Like if I was gone and they said, that guy was a nice guy. Because I'll tell you this, and I remember this, when my IG was taken down, I was gone for 3 months, I got messages that said, oh my God, are you okay? We're gonna miss your lives. That's like I died almost, because someone's like, damn, I'm gonna miss your lives, like I was dead. I'm like, damn, that's what was coming in. So that people look forward to those shows so much, it's ingrained in their livelihood, so that.
And we know you have the power of teaching. If you had another power, what do you think it would be right now?
I'm gonna be honest, just teaching. If I'm not teaching, I'm not happy. And I know what I'm about to say is messed up and I shouldn't say it, but I'm just being honest. If I'm not teaching, there's no point in me being on this earth. I'm literally, my God-given gift is teaching. If I'm not teaching, I don't need to be here anymore. No reason.
And what's your biggest lesson you've had to learn so far?
Be good to human beings. No one cares when you cry and get angry. When I was a teenager, I was an angry boy. I got fist fights with my brother, bloody fights with my mom. Mother used to have to call my uncles to break it up because it was so aggressive. I was a very angry human being. And I learned over time, no one gives a crap about nobody's feelings. Crying and getting angry hurts me. The Buddha said a great quote. When you hold a hot coal, to throw at someone else, you're burning your hand. I'm not hurting that person, I'm hurting me. When I realized that, boom, I changed everything. Well, really, when my father had a heart attack, he's alive, but when he had one when I was 19, everything changed. I'm like, oh, hell no. No.
That's a beautiful quote. I like that. If your life were a book, what would be the title?
If my life was a book? Well, I have a book. It's How to Be a Consistent Trader. But with my life, if it had a title to it, I like that question. I got to make it short, right? Treat humanity with respect. Love humanity. Love humanity. Because you want to get close to God, again, if you don't believe in God, it's fine. But if you want to get close and do good, be good to humans. Just be good to the other. And animals and insects as well.
Spread the love.
Spread the love.
What are your top 3 priorities at the moment?
Just one. I only have one. There's no other priority in my life. I only have one. School. Mission has been school. School. I have to build a school. I have a meeting on Thursday with the mayor of Aguadilla about the school, the dormitorium, my house. That's the mission, and nothing else matters to me. I have one vision. Nothing else matters to me in this world but my school.
And what's one thing you'd love to experience for the first time again?
Riding a motorcycle. That feeling is a drug. Motorcycle riding. You never rode?
No.
Can
you describe the feeling to us?
It's like, have you been on a roller coaster?
Yes.
Time that by 150 miles an hour. And anytime you want, whenever you want. No line, no waiting. You control everything. It's the greatest feeling on earth. I've skydived, and motorcycle riding is like that.
And who are your inspirations, actually?
My inspiration, that's easy. My top 3 guys for inspiration is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Jesus, peace be upon him, and the Buddha. Those 3 is where I learned how to teach from. I remember when I became a teacher, my grandmother would say to me, be like them, and I studied them. Who are the 3 greatest teachers on earth?
You tell me.
Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Buddha.
Beautiful. And who do you trust the most in your life?
This guy. Whoa. This guy I trust the most. This guy is gonna run the school. I wouldn't give a job. He hasn't said yes yet. But this is the guy I want. Matthew, grab a pillow and can you cover the area? This guy.
Beautiful. And what are you trying to prove to yourself?
What am I trying to prove to myself? Nothing. I have nothing to prove to myself.
Like that. What's something you wish you could forget?
I have photographic memory, so even though I don't want to forget it, but I wish I could, the aggressive attacks, because they were very, very aggressive towards me. But I don't want to forget that because I want to know how evil some human beings are and their evil intentions. So I don't want to, but I wish I could, because it didn't make sense at the time. It didn't make sense. I didn't do anything to know a human being. Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you know affect your mental health?
Lack of sleep, because my brain never shuts off. And that, my early days of trading as well, that would be every time I had a bad trade in JetBlue was because of lack of sleep, and I had to and Fridays. I was known for not trading on Fridays because there's always usually sell-offs on Fridays, and I stopped.
And what's one of your favorite bonding moments you've had with your traders?
When they come to my events, just seeing them all from social media, Instagram, seeing a face and showing up like you came all the way from France.
Do you have any favorite moments specifically?
My book signing, I can't believe that was sick. I never in a billion years thought I would write a book. I never thought people would fly from all over the earth to my book signing. It was just it didn't make sense at all. People saying, "Professor, sign my book." It doesn't make sense in my brain because I think I'm a regular person. It's weird to me.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
When in life have you felt the most out of place?
When COVID happened and I couldn't teach and schools were shut down, I was in a horrible state of mind, depression. It wasn't good. It hurt like hell. If I can't teach or help someone, it's in my blood. I just can't do anything else but do that. I want to do nothing. Take away everything from me. Don't take away my right to teach. You can take away the world from me, but don't take that away.
That was a difficult time, yeah. What's the hardest secret you've ever had to keep?
I know, I know all my enemies. I know what they do behind the scenes. I have people tracking everything to protect me. I know information about people planning to hurt me in ways, and I already know before it happens. So holding that in is I want to let people know, watch out for these guys. They're evil human beings. One time, one of my hackers hit me up. I did a thing. I'm in a dark web hacker group he put me in because of the way I spoke to him. And I see horrible things, and I just want to expose it, tell the FBI, yo, here's the link, get these guys. These are evil human beings. But that's none of my business. I have no purpose, in these things.
Try to stay away from it.
Yeah.
When have you felt the most betrayed?
People that I was cool with that turned on me. People that I did nothing but build them up and say highly, highly things about them. And they stab me in the back because of ego. Because they think I got bigger than them. When, trust me, no one's bigger than anyone on this earth. God is the most powerful. No human being. And that lets me forget to them. I'm friends with big influencers, every kind of influencer. Everyone's good to me and we all show love. The universal secret is giving back, not holding information. You hold information, God will hold information from you.
We're all the same, we're just humans.
Yeah.
When did you last accept something less than what you deserve?
I guess I used to in a relationship, I would be with someone because they were very attractive, but they weren't very nice human beings. And I learned that that's a problem I have. But I'm a man, unfortunately. I'm trying to get, unfortunately, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better where I want someone who's balanced. Yes, she can be attractive, but usually their ego or the way they talk wasn't very nice, and I put up with bad behavior because I'm so attractive. But now I'm I've learned my lesson. I still, if you're attractive, yeah, but the personality has superseded everything else at this point.
Isn't there that saying, looks are...
Yeah, it's what's in the
looks
heart.
are not for the forever, basically.
Yeah,
your
it's in the heart.
personality is.
I now go more for being nice to me. And looks, of course, I'm a man. You have to be attractive, but you have to be a super nice human being to humanity.
Accept that. And what's something that you need to accept and let go?
I've accepted everything, really. There's nothing to let go. I've accepted, the last thing I guess I could say is in the early days during COVID, my enemies, and I kept wondering, why are these people after me so much? At this point, I don't care. I'm at a point where it doesn't matter anymore. I can't be taken down at this point. I became a juggernaut. A juggernaut, by definition, is an unstoppable moving force. I can't be stopped at this point. It's too late.
And are there any indications that tell you that you're not okay and you know that?
Yes, that's why I'm going to live on a farm in July. I know for a fact that I'm burning myself out. I won't stop. When my book launched, I became a postal worker. I was at the post office Monday to Friday. People DM me, Professor, you're better than Amazon Prime. You're Prime. And I'm going, yeah, but it's just destroying my life. So I hired someone to handle that, and now I feel a massive weight on my shoulders. Next is going to be soon getting someone in the DMs because I can't do it anymore. I can't. Time is being eaten away.
And so what does that look like for you? Is it stress? Is it lack
No,
of
it's not
sleep?
stress. It's not. I don't have any stress. God is good. I don't have stress. It's I want to do more. I don't do enough. I feel like I never ever do enough. That's my problem.
And I know you're quite into traveling, so which country breathes and lives your lifestyle, you think?
So Turks and Caicos. Before COVID, I was there for 21 days. It's the only country I've ever been to like this. And people thought something was wrong with me. 21 days every single year. I love sailing. I would sail every other day because the sun is my enemy, so it would burn me. But every other day I'm sailing with the sailboat. I'm out with the water. Dolphins in Turks and Caicos. If you've never been, have you ever been?
No, I've never been.
The French love Turks and Caicos. All the French are there, by the way.
That's
Yeah?
nice, that's good.
Yeah. So Turks and Caicos.
Did you meet any French people there?
That's almost
That's
everybody
all
there was
you
French.
met.
Yeah.
Sounds beautiful. Do you recommend it? Then clearly, I'll go.
100%. 100%.
Nice. And are there any big lessons that you learned from traveling itself?
Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone is going through struggles. We are blessed beyond. I am at a level where I know there's a website. I don't know the name of it. You can type in all the money you have, real estate, everything you have in your life financially. It tells you where you are in the world ranked. I'm literally in the 0 point something percentage worldwide. When I saw that, it shook me. Yeah. When you realize that, when you travel, I have it good. I've been to all different parts of Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and I saw poverty, and I saw niceness. I saw everything. It makes you hit right here. Like, my God. My God.
And what's your top 5 places to visit from now on that you haven't visited?
I visited everything I needed to visit. I'm done. Now it's just remaining stuff. I've traveled half the earth already. I'm done.
So what's next on your list then?
Fort Lauderdale, I'm doing season 2, shooting an event with Sean Dekmar. And then from there, season 3, August, will be Bahamas.
What was your least favorite place to visit?
I don't have everything was great. I only went to places I knew was the best. Well, if you want to put it this way, Dubai, I was there for 7-8 days. Horrible. 3 days. I saw everything in 3 days. So Dubai is very short term. It wasn't bad. It was just that I spent too much time in that country.
It is very repetitive. I've been
Yes.
there. What is one of your favorite days in your life, and can you describe what that looked like?
Going live. I cannot wait to go live.
Okay. And what would you be doing right now if you could be anywhere with anyone?
I live for this. I live for this.
This is all you wanted.
This is all I want when the school is built. That's why I said 20 rooms for the traders that fly in and are trading actively 7 days, 10 empty rooms for the past students that can fly in whenever they want. I want people at my campus 24/7 non-stop around me at all times.
And what was the highest point of your life so far?
Hitting 300 people on a live on a Tuesday. That was weird. I don't care much about the numbers, but when people come on a Tuesday on my shows, it's crazy. Yeah. Naturally, without an influencer, 300 by myself alone.
And what does freedom mean to you?
Riding my motorcycle. That's the most free I ever feel as a human, riding on a motorcycle.
And what's been the most significant plot twist in your life?
Becoming an influential person on social media. I hate social media. I hate everything about social media. It's the only way of me teaching. That's why, I never liked it, but that's the only way I could teach it. Now I'm a worldwide figure. I shipped my book to New Zealand, Australia. I'm like, what?
Do you think that's something that you had to force in the beginning to be an influencer?
Yeah, I was forced upon that. I used to go live naturally with another person because I wanted to go further, deeper into the content. Then eventually, when the offer was given, I need you to go live scheduled. I'm like, I don't want to do that. But then I'm like, all right, I'll force myself to do it. And now it's the greatest blessing of my life. Look at this entire house. We're filled with people that love each other and are kind to each other. No drama.
So you talk about your community a lot. Who are your kind of people?
Traders that understand, give back more than they should take back.
I like that. What's something most people haven't done, but you have?
Skydived, rode a motorcycle, scuba dived in the ocean. Really, yeah. Those things, majority of people haven't done those three. They're scared of heights, scared of the ocean, deep diving, riding motorcycles. They're scared of. Majority of human beings haven't done that. I'm the only person in my generation to jump out of a plane. No one's in my family done that. And yeah,
Do they tend to be scared, or
of course, human beings are scared of almost everything.
but you're not?
Life is. I could be gone tomorrow and hit by a bus. I could not wake up the next day. I have bigger fears. God takes when He takes us back.
And what do you think is the best way to get to know somebody?
Have a straight conversation with them, not social media, not through text message, in person. No masks. This mask stuff has to not a COVID mask. Human beings have multiple masks they wear not to show themselves because they're not happy with who they are, but they pretend to be someone else. So just be yourself and say everything outright immediately what you want. This is the problem. People don't show their true skins after a few months or a year. I say it straight immediately.
Honesty from the start. And what does your dream vacation look like?
Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, just there. That's Puerto Rico, just there. Because I love the ocean. I love the weather. Eventually, when I move to Puerto Rico permanently, when the school is built, just riding my motorcycle, hanging out with this guy. When all the kids are off campus, me and him just go. You into motorcycles, Antonio? Okay, so me and him just go for rides. I'll probably get him an electric one because I don't want the noise of gas. I hate the noise of gas in motorcycles. So I'll probably buy him an electric motorcycle. There'll be motorcycles on campus.
So soon in San Juan, we're gonna see you both riding through
Well,
the
all
streets.
over Puerto Rico, not just San Juan, all over Puerto Rico. The mission is
Amazing.
Agua Dia. I'm not a fan of the city. I like the country life. I want to have a farm. There'll also be a farm by the mountains. Well, the meeting is happening on Thursday with the mayor of Agua Dia, so let's see what happens. But God is good. I know everything is going to work out.
I hope so, folks.
God willing.
Is there anything that you care the least about?
People's negative opinions of me. I have no time for nobody's nonsense. Nobody's nonsense. Go somewhere else. Just go somewhere else. I don't have time.
Go towards the positivity. I
Yep.
like that. And what's the best phase of your life?
When I became the social media professor, I got to meet the greatest human beings on earth all around me and learning literally.
What's something most people don't realize when they first meet you?
They think it's all fake. They think I'm short, but I'm one of the tallest out of everyone I usually meet. But they think it's all fake. They can't believe I'm actually the same on camera as I am behind the scenes, so they don't believe it.
You get that a lot?
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
And if you could give everyone one piece of advice right now, what would it be?
Be good to humanity. Be good to everyone. Just do it. Trust me. Even if they do you bad, be good. You win. Trust me. Just do it long enough. You win.
I like that. Thank you for that.
You're
Professor.
welcome.
And how do you think you would describe your personality?
I don't know how to describe myself. Guy, ask them. One word to describe me. I don't know. Eric?
Humble.
Antonio?
I think a beautiful human being.
Thank you. Ivan?
Philanthropic.
I like that. Matthew?
Very energetic. We'll
Okay.
keep a conversation all day. We'll keep the energy high over the roof.
Okay. Why'd you say that one? Philanthropic. Why'd you say that, Ivan?
Because you're always doing things for other people to help improve people, and also because you mentioned that once you're done setting up the school, the rest of the money that you make is gonna go towards philanthropic activities.
Correct, that's the
And I
mission.
respect that a lot.
That's it. And there's no other purpose in life that I have. So that's my purpose. I'm not telling other people to be like me, but that's just my purpose on this earth to help humanity, and I'm off.
Beautiful. I enjoyed that, Professor. That's the end of our 73 questions.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you so
coming
much.
in. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in and asking. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Professor, for answering our questions.
You're welcome. I'll see you.